Hi friends! Okay, so I'm really excited about this because this is really the first video that I'm doing since starting the little YouTube thing. And after the last video I posted, which was after my Monday class, which was really hard for me because I had just had a really hard time, um, trying to keep up and pay attention and all of that. And then, all in Spanish. And then I knew how hard it was going to be studying and things like that. So I just wanted to do something fun this time. And this is just basically my routine, kind of whenever I'm not having class or in practicum. And, I won't start practicum till February 3rd. So if I don't have class, which I only have class Monday and Saturday, then I try to just structure out my day as best as I can to be productive. So in this day, I had woke up and then me and my roommate, Hima, had actually ended up going to the gym together. So we did that and then we stopped at the grocery store to get some eggs and I ended up making some breakfast for us. And this is me flexing at the end of a different video because I just thought it was hilarious. But yeah, so, and I knew that some people would really get a kick out of it. So yeah, this is me cooking breakfast for me and Hima. I ended up making eggs and chorizo and papas tacos. Um, and this is the shared space the shared cooking space. So we have our downstairs area, common area, which also has some cute study space. And yeah, it's just really different than anything that I've ever experienced. I've just never actually lived in freshman housing like this before, so it's been a really cool experience. And then after that, I jumped into a homework block, and you can't really tell in this video, but I got a little emotional with the case I was reading, and it's really funny because I feel so empathetic towards anyone's story I'm hearing. And with everything that's been going on with Trump, I've just had a really emotional past couple of days, and with my getting used to the Spanish and getting used, my entire course is in Spanish. It's been a learning curve and it's been really hard. And so after a hard day, then I do like to just, FaceTime with friends, family, especially my mom. I get to see Artemis, who I miss so freaking much. And as I'm sure everybody can tell, I have been having such a good time here and I have been having so much fun. And I'm really excited for all of the things I'm going to learn, especially when I'm having a hard time with my Spanish. I try to think on the bright side that come 5 months from now, I will be in a totally different place than I am right now, and I won't be maybe struggling as hard. But it's hard. Dang it, I'm crying right here because today is Thursday, January 23rd, and I had even had a friend come over, and she had given me a little break from one of my homework blocks, and we were just talking about our disbelief at how anybody could be so hateful towards another human being. And honestly, I've never understood how someone could allow their hate towards one thing to allow them to abuse someone else's child. Because I think even though there are criminals and enemies of the world, I could never bring myself to cause them harm. But that's a little broad. What I'm specifically meaning is I don't know how Trump could hate women, brown people, and the LGBT community so much that he would rip people's lives apart just for the sake of money. And that's my takeaway from all of that. I think that this is always just about keeping the rich and white in power, but I think there will be a pivotal change in power eventually, and I'm hoping it comes before climate change takes us out. But this is just another one of those things that makes me so emotional. I feel so stuck and powerless sometimes watching my families and my friends and even people that I don't know, watching their lives being threatened by an angry man with too much power in his hand. And I can't do anything about it because I have to finish this degree, and I have to, because I have to, I need it to be deemed as credible, and I need it to earn myself a seat at the table to discuss these kinds of things. And it's just not fair. But I'm almost done. And when I finish my time here in Mexico, I, will get to enter into that field that challenges this kind of broken bureaucracy. But it makes it really hard being so far away from home. I get asked a lot if I'm homesick. and I'm not, but sorry mom, so, not sorry, but only because I guess I'm used to, coming away. I moved to Oklahoma and was kind of by myself, but not by myself because I had my awesome cousin Lizette. And then now I'm here in Mexico and I have family here too, so there are people around and I'm not unfamiliar with Mexico, and there's not too much like culture shock I think that everybody expects me to have. But it's really just the language. And today, like I said, today's Thursday, and I have been in Mexico for 11 days now, which is insane to think about because I feel like I've been here forever. But it's because it's truly been a dream come true. This is everything that I've ever worked so hard for, and this is exactly where I want to be. At the same time, I'm just having a hard time with the language and learning it. And sometimes like my anxiety still creeps up on me. I definitely have felt it in a different way, and I will probably want to get into a video about that at some point. But all I can do is just breathe and let it pass through, and afterwards, just kind of process it. Sometimes like I get so sick to the point with everything going on, to the point where I want to throw up because I just wish that I had one person to hold me and understand when I'm scared, and that they're just there to let me break down. But we don't always get to have that person, or we don't get to have them around. So I decide, to hold myself tight and comfort myself because there's no one else to do it always. And so that's why I write and I share, because I know that I'm not the only one who struggles with this kind of stuff, and because I refuse to internalize this and allow it to eat me from the inside out the way that it has in the past. I have so much love for this world and the people in it, and I've spent too much of my love on people who were not appreciative enough. So now I'm here and I'm giving it to myself, and I'm, just having fun with these great people. And so, yeah, I think in some future videos I'm gonna do some like candy things, and I wouldn't mind, getting some suggestions from my friends, what they'd like to see around Mexico. I'm gonna take a break for the next few days because I have a lot of studying coming up, a lot of homework. But yeah, I have some fun things planned for future videos, so stay tuned.